Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump's removal of 17 independent watchdogs. Okay, according to reporting, the Trump administration dismissed the Inspectors General of Agriculture, Defense, Education, the Environmental Protection Agency, Housing and Urban Development, Interior, Labor, the Small Business Administration, State, and Transportation. Suggestions are that there is at least one more not on our list. There was no real explanation for the firings other than changing priorities. The choices of those removed are baffling observers. Some of those removed were Trump appointees, and others are ideologically aligned with Trump. We'll come back to why observers are probably having a hard time making sense of the selections. The removals look like they might violate federal law. Before an inspector general can be removed, Congress is supposed to get 30 days' notice. The IGs are responsible for oversight and accountability. They combat fraud, waste, and abuse. A former acting inspector for state said, quote, "If legal, and I think that's an open question under the law requiring 30-day congressional notification prior to the firing of an IG, it risks changing forever what we have historically valued most about IGs, their independence, objectivity, and nonpartisanship." Most Republicans are generally supportive of IGs. They provide a lot of oversight and information to Congress. Republicans in Congress encouraged Trump to avoid, this exact scenario in the past. We'll see what they do now that once again, Trump is eroding their own power. Democrats in Congress were quick to condemn the move. Senator Warren said, quote, "It's a purge of independent watchdogs in the middle of the night. Inspectors general are charged with rooting out government waste, fraud, abuse, and preventing misconduct. President Trump is dismantling checks on his power and paving the way for widespread corruption." This is yet another move by Trump in the opening days of his administration that is likely to end up in court. During the proceedings, it's probable that major parts of the government will go without oversight leadership. Okay, so why can't observers figure out the pattern behind those selected for dismissal? If there's not a policy, position, or ideological reason for the dismissal, what else is left? Personal. Remember the first Trump administration? Political jockeying and personal grievance ran the show. That's probably going to be true this time around as well. It looks like the new chief of staff's promise to stop political infighting is going to be hard to fulfill. It's also possible that only a few are the real targets for removal, and the rest are just camouflage. The other possibility is actually worse than it just being Trump's normal mean girl style administration filled with pettiness and infighting. It's that Trump isn't looking for policy or ideology, but for obedience, which is something inspectors general shouldn't be. They shouldn't be obedient. They should be independent. This is going to be an ongoing story, and it's important to realize that the administration is going to hope this fades from the headlines over the weekend, so people don't know about the removal of accountability. Maybe talk about this on Monday. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.